the next day.
Romantic, isn't it?
All right, today is a very sad day, guys, and well, we'll get into why it's happening, but the Shelby is going. Shelby is leaving for the Scatpack. Well, the Charger Scatpack. So overall, this Shelby was an amazing vehicle. And I'm so glad. And I'm so glad that I could have the chance to own it. I just basically cleaned it all out. It's bittersweet, right? Because this has been a dream car of mine. But it also is inconvenient. It doesn't work for me and my family, unfortunately. It's definitely not the right time to have this car. Although it is amazing, let's hear that rumble one last time. I just can't, guys. Can't. This, like I said, it's definitely bittersweet. So we'll see what happens. Last time that we're gonna hear this rumble. Bye-bye, Shelby. You will be missed, for sure. Here we go. All right, guys, signed the paperwork, did all of that, and this is the last goodbye for the Shelby. You will be missed, baby. But I have to do it. And now we got the Scatpack. So I was really looking for a Scatpack wide body, but it's crazy what they want for them right now. So this was a great deal. If you guys ever are in the area, Edmore's Bayview Cadillac in Sunrise, Florida. Definitely need to check it out. But yeah, it's bittersweet, guys. I will miss this car. Yo, what is up, everyone? This is your boy Los. Thank you for tuning in to another Motor Misfit video. I truly appreciate it, guys. So as you've seen at the beginning of the video, yes, the Shelby is gone. Yeah, it's you know, it was really sad, because me taking that cover off for the last time, me turning the car on for the last time, and hearing that voodoo engine, yeah, you know, I do miss it. But hey, at the moment, right now, it just is not the right car for me. We got the Scatpack. I am in the Scatpack, and I've already actually owned it. I gotta be truthful with you guys. I've already had this car for about a week already. Already put 500 miles on it. Went to go visit a customer in Central Florida. So, you know, it has definitely worked out for me. Look at that B for the Scatpack. So yeah, I am happy, right? These 485 horsepower, how does Donut Media say? Purrs. Work great on the streets, right? It is a heavier car, yes. So it definitely drives differently than the Shelby, drives differently than the Type R, but it's a fun car, and you definitely feel that torque. So with that said, I gotta say that this was not my first choice at all. So really wanted was a Charger Scatpack wide body, right? Wide body. This is a narrow body. Now, the new ones are getting dealer marked up like crazy. I think I did a search and called dealerships that actually had them in like a 1,000 to 1,200 mile radius from where I live, and everybody is marking them up. It's crazy. And then the used ones are going for the same price that the new ones should be going for. So it just wouldn't be smart for me to get into one of those cars at the moment. Partly why I wouldn't go back to a Type R, right? Because it's the same thing is happening with them. The same thing is happening with a lot of coveted cars. It is what it is. So I was test driving a whole bunch of cars, right? BMW M3, 4 Series Grand Coupe, Audi S7, Audi S5 Sportback, Mercedes C63, Genesis G70, Kia Stinger GT, obviously the Dodge Charger Scatpack. On the coupe side, I was obviously looking at Mustang GTs, Camaro ZL1s like that one that you saw there, and Challengers like that one that you saw there at the beginning of the video. Out of all of those, quite honestly, I always kept going back to the Dodge Charger Scatpack and the Camaro ZL1 and the Challenger. So I saw that ZL1 and they were willing to work with me for real. Quite honestly, it was really, really intriguing to get that car. I was very interested. And then I stopped myself because I was like, hey, dumbass, you're gonna be on the same boat as you were with the Shelby. So stop it. Yeah, had to kind of bring myself back to reality. And I almost did the same thing with the Challenger, but I tested my sitting behind myself theory with the Challenger, and I could sit behind myself, so that's fine. So I was actually gonna go with that Challenger, wide body, Scatpack, and quite honestly, I went to test drove it. I Rickcase Kia in Sunrise, checked them out. They're really cool people there. Everything was gonna work out, guys. I went, test drove it as Destroyer Gray with the black carbon stripes, automatic, so my wife could drive it. Perfect. And it was wide body, which is what I wanted. Not perfect because, as you see here, I love this interior. If I were to custom order this, it would be a red interior, but this interior is really nice. That one had cloth interior. So I know that I was gonna have to spend 2 to 3K changing out the interior eventually. But it also didn't have lane departure, blind spot monitoring, collision warning, stuff like that that you probably do need as a daily driver. The Challengers have a huge blind spot right there in the quarter panel, and you probably want that blind spot monitor, especially if you're gonna go for wide body. It didn't have it, but I was willing to look over all of that, and I was actually gonna get the car. Ran my credit, I have good credit, but I ran it. I don't normally run my credit because unless I know that I'm gonna get a car, but I ran the credit because I was literally about to get that car. Now, I had to go to a meeting, so I told him I would come back, but then the sales manager wasn't gonna be there when I came back, and neither was my salesperson. So we just decided that I'd go back the next day around 2 p.m. So when I left, a friend of mine that night sends me the link to this car. I guess they just posted it. They were just putting it out. So I waited till the next day, till the next morning, and I called these people. I let them know exactly what was going on. They told me we worked kind of a price over the phone, and I went to go check it out. And then, guys, it was a no-brainer. They let me test drive the car, and it didn't drive much differently than the Challenger. But the good thing was that I got the 4 doors, right? And it has all these creature comforts. 2019, 15,000 miles, and it has the dynamics package, and I'll get into what that is in another video when I actually go over exactly what this car is in its own video. I'll go over what that is. But I had the 2 dealerships fighting against each other. They both wanted my business. They both wanted to sell the car. They both wanted my Shelby. After a bunch of back and forth, great offers on the Shelby, lowering of both of these cars, I decided to go with this one, right? Because this has everything that I need to use it as a daily driver. Except the visual side, I would love it to be a wide body, which I could always put on later. I don't know, guys. Maybe I just keep the car for a few months and then get the custom order a wide body, so I pay the regular price for it. I've already gotten offers on this one to trade it in, and $2,500 to $3,000 over what I owe and paid on it. So it's a good win on that. I'm not stupid. I know cars depreciate, but when you can get money from them, that's perfect. That really helps you out. So yeah, I mean, that is one way I could go, or I could just stay with the car. If I really want the wide body, I talk to my boy that owns a body shop, put it on, and then see what 2023 brings with new cars and make a change then. Maybe get into a GT500, a ZL1, or a Hellcat. So that's where we're at with that. Not sure what's gonna be the future for this, but I definitely gotta decide because I have to be focused on one thing. Anyway, all that I do know is that this car works out right now for sure for me, my family, and I'm glad I took the route of not being selfish and actually getting a car just because I like the looks versus how it will actually work for me and everyone else. But yeah, I mean, I can't wait to start doing stuff to this car. I'm not gonna do too much stuff, quite honestly, but I might get another car for the channel as well, more like a project car, so definitely stay tuned for that. To all my Honda heads, we have the Acura Honda Classic video that I have to edit and put out, and we have the Type R toy drive that's gonna happen in about a month, so definitely stay tuned for that. Also, we have Exotics on Las Olas coming up, so definitely gonna have video of that, and I'll bring that to you guys. And we have some more cool cars coming up, some more cool events. I'm going to Cars and Coffee, hopefully with the Mustangs again, so we'll have Mustang content. It's a lot of good stuff coming up, guys, so definitely stay tuned. Well, please like, comment, subscribe, click that bell icon. It'll really help me out. And if you're a person who's trying to get inspired or motivated by others that are in the car industry and they've turned their passion into their career, check out the Motor Misfit podcast. Gonna put it right here. Check it out. You know, we talk to industry leaders, I interview them, and they tell us their journey, their story, give us advice, tips on how we can follow in their footsteps and turn our passion into our career. So definitely check that out, and it's on all your podcasting platforms. Well, that's it, guys. I can't wait to put out the next few videos. Till next time, keep driving those cool cars.